It's one of those days. Step into the office. Welcome back to Mr.BetonYou, where we use the apps as a stepping stone to something better. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're making money. I hope you're in a market that hasn't gotten really cold yet, because mine kind of has, but I don't mind it. There's still money to be made. If anything, it might not have as many drivers out on the road, so maybe we'll see better offers. I don't know. My acceptance rate's the highest it's been ever. In today's ride along, I'm going to show you some of the orders I get. Here's a couple here that just started off. Nothing good. And I'm on this one here, 825, going more miles than I like, but it's taking me, the drop-off zone takes me in a spot where there's a lot of things around, so let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to also share with you a story of something that happened yesterday about a customer not giving an address and how they handled it and what I did. You guys will get a good laugh out of that. Hope you guys enjoy this ride along. Let's hit it. All right, first order we accepted took us to Salt and Smoke on Hampton. It's paying us $8.25. We're off to a late start today because we had some things to do this morning. Let's go inside and pick it up. Let's hit it. First order. Not a great one, not a bad one, but we'll take it. Next order. This is a McDonald's. It's actually, hold on, am I close? I am, and that's a good McDonald's. It's going south. You see how it says high pay order? Your high ratings gave you priority for this order. It's put in the comments right now. We're in the beginning of this video. Is $5.25 high paying? Now, based on the DoorDash metrics, it is because of the miles. But do you consider that a high paying order? I do not. That's a standard, not a bad order, but it's not high paying. Let's go pick this up. This McDonald's, like I said, is a good one. I try to stay away from certain McDonald's. This one, the lobby's open. They're usually well staffed. They're pretty quick. They are also very, very, very busy. One of the busier ones in St. Louis, but they operate really smoothly. So let's go inside. I'll show y'all. Those golden arches. What a symbolic sign. We're going to go inside. Picking up EF5. And actually, they're not as busy as usual. That's interesting. All right, as you see here, this is a gift from somebody. So you'll see in the some of these orders, you'll have two different names. It'll say gift sender. I think it says Kizzy or something. It's going to a Carmelo, I believe, or something like that. So make sure when you have those kind, you're looking at these delivery instructions, because sometimes it will have, these people might not know they're getting it, or the drop off might be a little, they're not expecting it. Make sure you're looking at that. If it says to call this number or do that, make sure you really follow through before you get there so that you're ready and prepared, and they're ready and prepared. All right, so we called that number. The gentleman picked up. I told him I'd be there in 2 minutes. He said I'm out front. There's a $1 peak pay on this order. I'm gonna show you the final payout when we drop it off. So man, how you doing? Yeah, no problem. Have a good day. All right, you too, buddy. Yep. All right, happy customer. Let's see how the payout went. $2 tip. I'll take it. On to the next one. Next order hits our phone immediately. $7.75, 8.6 miles, taking me back south into my zone, because technically I'm outside of my zone. This is a no. That Wingstop is trash. The mileage is trash. The pay is not great. Customer still tipped. I'm probably sure, but listen. You can't tell, you don't mean to tell me there's not a better order? If I'm getting priority with my high acceptance rate, there has to be something better. There has to be. If you do what DoorDash wants, you're going to make less money. Anybody that tells you different it doesn't know simple mathematics. It's been a little over 30 minutes. We've made $13.50. This is the same order, and they're paying $1 less. This is the same order. This is the same order. Look, y'all saw I ran it down, and it came back to my phone for less money. I'm sitting in the same spot. I can't with this app. You know what? This app sometimes takes my energy. I ain't even gonna lie. Some days I don't matter. Some days when you see stuff like that, that's the same order paying less for the same mileage. It's the same order. I can't with these apps sometimes. Next one coming in, 950, 6 miles. So more money, less miles. It's taking me south. It's 3 items. It's going to stay at 950. It won't go up because there'd be a little plus sign next to the 950 if it was going to go up. I'm just gonna take it. This app and the algorithm, man, it will manipulate you. I show you guys these things so that you see them in real time and you can make good decisions. In my market, if you basically take like kind of what they want you to take, you're gonna make about 20, 21 bucks an hour, okay? If you stay selective, you're gonna make a little bit more. It's quite simple. Acceptance rate, AR, the diamond program is complete garbage. Doesn't matter. I keep showing you guys the orders that we're getting here. They're the same as I was getting before, no better, and my acceptance rate is high. Now, I've seen some good orders that initially show me a really nice payout here and there, but I've also seen the trash. It is what it is. Anybody that's telling you different just doesn't understand simple mathematics. Stay selective, cherry pick. I make these videos to show you guys as a case study of what it's about out here with DoorDash, right? I don't mind DoorDash. I don't hate DoorDash. DoorDash isn't the worst company ever. It is what it is. Listen, at this point, there's nothing new. I'm not going to show you anything new. I'm just showing you guys so you can make good informed decisions when you're out here working, right? And don't let the app manipulate you into saying you got to get your acceptance rate up to see good orders and blah, 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 blah. It's complete BS, and it just is. I don't even know what else to say at this point with it. So I am making less money with the higher acceptance rate than ever before with my DoorDash account. Some people will have a different result, but that could be based on their market. It could also be based if they're on the large order program. So that's it. There's no more debate. That's it. Let's take a quick peek here. So my account started at 11. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 orders. Okay, 8 orders is what's come in, and we've taken 3. All right. Only bad thing about here is the parking can be a little shady, right? You either have to legally park or park and put some money in, but it is what it is. We're here. Let's go inside and pick this up. Not loving how the day's starting. Driving a little more than I would like, but I don't know. This is what the apps, you know, at some point I'm going to tank my AR for you guys. I'm going to go back to how I was doing it. I think I've already proved that this isn't the way to go. When you do what DoorDash wants you to do, when you keep your acceptance rate high, when you allow yourself to be, we have moved. What the across the street. Oh, okay. Anyways, let's keep it pushing. We'll make what we can make today. But yeah, this is okay. You know what? Tickets. And tickets out. I need to make this quick. They moved. They sure did. Hi. Guys had me worried when I saw the sign on the door. I got the order for Enobong, maybe? Enobong. Cool. All right, we got the bag. Let's go ahead and go. Let's get out of here. Let's drop it off. I got the meter lady right in front of me. We're gonna be good. I did put a nickel in the machine, but sometimes I just don't want, sometimes the machines don't work, so it is what it is. Let's go drop this one off. Not off to a great start, like I said, but that's the app sometimes. It is what it is, man. Good timing. Thank you, sir. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, are we going to Wendy's? The Wendy's is literally in the parking lot of where I just dropped that order off. Let's take it, $7.75. The lobby's open here. They just started opening the lobby back up. So we'll take it. We don't have to sit through a drive-thru line. Let's just go ahead. It's where the day took a turn. I think it may be time to put the DoorDash bag away and focus energy on other apps. So not a horrible order, but I don't know. I'm just kind of zipping everywhere around this city. So it is what it is. This will put us at, we're at 23. This will put us at $30.75 in about an hour and I don't know, 20 minutes. Not great. That's not good for me, but it's what you do, man. I'm getting high priority. So, DoorDash loves my account. Don't go to Wendy's. The DoorDash app went down. Really nobody's fault. These things happen. I tried to restart my phone, do all the usual things, wait a little bit, be patient. And we got this error. Some of you guys said in some markets you had some issues yesterday, you had some issues today. There's me trying to restart it. DoorDash needs to get some better software, but I took an L on this order. I'll show y'all what happened in a minute. It is what it is. So I can't get into the app anymore. I don't know what's going on with DoorDash. Can't get in. It's not loading. I restarted my phone. Nothing's happening. I got to this place. Wendy's is even saying they don't even have the order. So there has to be some kind of app glitch or something going on. It is what it is. I've already wasted about 15 minutes of my time in my life, and y'all know time is valuable to me. I hate wasting time. I'm an extremely impatient human being when it comes to this and making money. So I'm on the phone with, in the chat with support. They're asking me, they're basically telling me, make sure, because I can get into the chat, but I can't see the order. It's really strange. They want to see if I can get to make them make it, let them know that they'll be paid. Wendy's doesn't, they're literally refusing to make it. I'm not going to give the app any more of my energy today. I cannot sit here and be a clown for DoorDash. I can't do it. I'm going to make money doing something else. This app, while I appreciate it, the glitchiness of it and the system errors is just, it's remarkable how a big company has such a trash app and software. It's one of those days. Trust your gut. If there's places on your list that are your blacklist and you don't go to them, don't go to them, even if the offer's good. Just don't go. It's not worth your time. So we got half pay for that order. The order came in at 7 something, right? I think I showed you guys that. And we got $5.88. So for those of you that, if there's a hidden tip on an order, I've seen it many times where DoorDash will give you the actual full half pay. So that means this order was going to pay me, what, 11 whatever. So, you know, it's probably $11.75 or something like that. So I got more than I anticipated. I wasted a lot of time for $5.88 and a lot of frustration and energy. These apps sometimes, they just, I feel like a clown sometimes when I work them, because it's just these, we're humping these deliveries for dollars, you know? And like, it's cool, I'm grateful, but man, I'll tell you what, days like today, you know, where it's just like, yeah, my vibes are kind of low, and then you got a couple things, you're driving around, it's like, I just feel like my end is coming soon with the delivery apps, as far as how much time I give them and how often I work. Now, I've been working less and less. Every 3 months or so, I work 4 or 5 hours less a week because we're working on other things, making money doing other things. But like, I am the most impatient driver. Let me know what your patience level is in the comment. I'm impatient. If I get to a place, I'll wait and, I'll be nice. I treat the staff good. It's not their fault usually. I get it. But like when things like this happen and you make $5 for, 20 something minutes, it's just like, it's aggravating. It sucks. Sucks for the customer too. They place an order, they're not going to get it. Wendy's, I think Wendy's had an issue, but there's also an app glitch. I can't get into the app as far as seeing the interface, but I was able to click on the, it was weird. I was able to click on the question mark on the top right, but I can't see anything else. It's very strange. So I don't know. Some of you guys are saying you've seen some app glitches as well. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna take an L for today. I got a few other things I could do. I do want to show you guys. I want to talk about the what happened yesterday as well. When you take these low orders or you spend too much time, like I show you guys these things because sometimes I'll make mistakes and I want you guys to maybe learn or grab or get some perspective from them so that you can make a better decision when you're working, right? So I took an order yesterday. We're going to talk about that in a minute, and I'm going to show you some screenshots of the interaction with the customer and have a good laugh at my expense, I think. All right, so yesterday I took a Papa John's order. With Papa John's, customers can order on the DoorDash app. They order on the Papa John's website. They could call it in. If the person at Papa John's doesn't get the right information or they input it wrong, this has happened to me before, and then they put it wrong into the DoorDash system. The DoorDash system sees that wrong. It's reflected into our app. No address, a street number. The GPS pinned me to Columbia. No address though. I didn't realize that until I kind of got close. So I'm texting this guy. He's just telling me Columbia Ave. He's not giving me, it takes a while. I was going to leave the pizza because I hit the start timer, the 5-minute timer. But I said, nah, this guy, let me give him a minute. Let me get this guy his pie. It is what, let's be patient, Pedro. Let's not be petty. Too petty, right? People make mistakes. It is what it is. Part of customer service is you got to be patient. The guy finally gives me the address. It's about 0.4 miles and on the same street, but in the opposite direction. So I'm like, all right, let me just get this guy what he needs, okay? I talked to support on the in chat, just letting him know that they updated the address. Support gave me the option. I could just keep the pizza, take a picture or whatever. I'm not going to do all that. He paid for his pie. There was no upfront tip on there. I kind of knew that. I assumed it, but I wasn't 100%. But I'm like, some people tip in cash on pizza. Let's see. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm being positive, right? So I get to the guy's house. He leaves me an address. See if I can put a split screen here. I get there. That's not the address. He was down a little bit more and on the opposite side of the street. So I'm at the address, calling the guy, and I see somebody come out from the opposite side of the street, across the street and down the street, and he's walking towards my car. I'm like, this has to be the guy. Nobody else is nothing else is going on around here. So I hop out the car and I'm like, what's up, man? Like, there was no address. He goes, there was an address. And he's like, starting to get kind of like, he was drunk. I could tell he was drunk. At least he seemed it. So I'm like, I'm not going to have a confrontation over a pizza, I was like, hey, man, well, I'm glad I found you. I hand him the pizza, no cash tip, no nothing, not even an apology for the mix-up, having a wrong address. He gave me no address at first. Then he gives me a wrong address. And I'm like, he gave me this one. And he goes, oh, I'm over here. What? You don't know where you live? I think he was drunk, but it is what it is. The situations we put ourselves in as delivery drivers are just comical sometimes. So I didn't ask the guy about a tip. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm just, I'm not. I've done it in-app. I'll thank a customer for a tip when I know they didn't leave one, just to shame them. But hey, I'm petty sometimes. I'm a human. But I'm not going to, But the fact that the guy doesn't, he knows there's a mix-up. It takes him forever to pick up. He doesn't text. I waited an extra 8 minutes combined from when I got to the house, where it pinned me, to when I hand him the pizza. It was 8 minutes. Not the end of the world, but it's still 8 minutes. Time is money, right? You would think a normal human being would be like, hey, man, I'm sorry that happened. Or you would also think, let's say they didn't want a tip. They didn't. At this point, I brought him his pie. I didn't even have to, technically speaking, but I did. I went out of my way to make sure he got what he paid for delivered to him. Couldn't even throw me $1 or $2. Miserable clown human beings. That is why we don't do these type of orders. And I share these experiences so all my new drivers out there, you can learn from it. You can realize these low-paying orders, these customers will not appreciate you. The delivery instructions are frequently inaccurate, or they're not ready, or there's a hassle, or they want you to do everything else from folding their laundry to picking up milk to changing their baby's diapers when you get there. They want extra, 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 and they're not willing to appreciate you enough to tip you. His name was Mark. Mark, you deserve the Clown Award of the Week. If I ever see you out in the streets, I'll look at you and I'll laugh, and I'll wear my clown nose, and I'll even hand you one if you want it. Respect drivers. Give us right instructions. If he would have just said, hey, man, I'm really sorry, I would have been like, hey, it's all good, man. Hand him the pizza. But the fact that he doesn't have enough respect to even apologize for the 2 mistakes he made shows me everything I need to know about some of these miserable clowns out here. Today wasn't a good day, but that is the life of a gig worker sometimes. The highs, the lows, the roller coaster rides, good days, bad days, good money, bad money. I don't press the issue. My app was down today. Not going to give my time and my energy, but this is the video y'all get today. I really don't like being negative. I don't like I wish the days would be better. I wish that me having my acceptance rate the highest it's ever been would garner you guys better results, but it's not. Acceptance rate for me doesn't matter, and for many it doesn't. So anybody out here telling you got to have this to get this, blah, 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 it's market dependent. Nobody knows everything about the app. Stop acting like a clown. Do what works for you. Be careful who you listen to. There's a lot of bad information out here, and they do it for personal gain. Don't worry, I got a good video about that coming up. Some other people are sprinkling some good content about this. I've seen some videos. Listen, Don't be manipulated by DoorDash. Don't be manipulated by clown people that make videos for their personal gain. It's quite simple. I said what I said. If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.